get notifications when I upload new videos. Well, in the previous episode of SmackDown, we saw some new storylines getting started. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler scored a victory over the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits. Daniel Bryan got attacked by Jey Uso, and Jey Uso unleashed Otis with a chair. And at the main event, Kevin Owens got his revenge for those actions by Jey Uso. What's gonna happen in this week's episode? Well, I have my predictions. WWE has only confirmed only one match for this week's episode, which is a rematch, King Corbin versus Buddy Murphy. Let's see my predictions for this match and also what are the other things that could happen in this week's episode. King Corbin will be taking on Murphy in a rematch in this week's episode. Murphy won the first battle which happened in the previous episode. He won the match after getting some help from Rey and Dominic. I think Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura are going to help King Corbin to score a victory over Murphy. There are three members on Mysterio family: Dominic, Rey Mysterio and Murphy. King Corbin only feuding with Mysterio's family. I think WWE is going to add some more heel superstars on King Corbin's side to continue the feud with Mysterio's family. I think it could be Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. The Street Profits will defend their tag titles against Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. I think a title match is going to happen in this week's episode. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler took a victory over the Street Profits in a non-title match in the previous episode. So Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler could get a title opportunity in this week's episode. Bianca Belair and Bayley will get into a brawl. WWE has teased a feud between Bianca Belair and Bayley in the previous episode, and they were exchanged some trash talk in the previous episode, so I think they might going to get into a brawl in this week's episode. And I'm also expecting a huge brawl between the SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks and Carmella. The Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn will attack Big E in backstage. It seems like the feud between Big E and the Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn is getting started. I think Sami Zayn is going to attack him in backstage in this week's episode. Or maybe Big E could have a singles match in this week's episode. Sami Zayn could do commentary during that match. And I'm expecting if this match happens, then Sami Zayn could possibly do something during this match to distract Big E. Kevin Owens versus the Universal Champion Roman Reigns will happen. I think Roman Reigns is going to face Kevin Owens in a non-title match in this week's episode. Roman Reigns felt Kevin Owens has disrespected his family, and in the previous episode, Kevin Owens hit few chair shots on his cousin Jey Uso. Definitely Roman Reigns is not happy about that. I think he might could face Kevin Owens in a singles match in this week's episode. If this match happens in this week's episode, then this match could end in a disqualification after the interference of Jey Uso. And I'm also expecting Daniel Bryan and Otis will come there to save Kevin Owens from Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Like I said in my TLC predictions, I'm expecting a 6-man tag team match. So I think they will continue a storyline for that match. Or if Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens is not happening in this week's episode, then Kevin Owens could face Jey Uso in a rematch in this week's episode. Well, that's it guys, these are my predictions for this week's episode of SmackDown. Let me know what you think about this video and also leave your predictions in the comments down below. I see you all in my next video. Bye.